So the music that we're listening to right now is not actually going to be audible on the VOD. But I don't mind just letting it run for the full album if people are enjoying the tunes. No problem, Ben. Just, lurk. I hope you start to feel better today, but have a nice lurk. It's good to see you. Morning, Kataya. Trying to get my chat running on my tablet. Because, of course, the stream manager, the whole purpose of which is to, monitor chat, disconnects from chat anytime the application gets minimized, so it's a perfect function. A perfect feature. Let's try again. Welcome to the chat room. Finally, I've been in my own chat room and welcomed. Okay. I wish I could both get good audio quality and camera quality, but unfortunately to really get the microphone there where it needs to be, kind of blocks off my face a little bit, so it's gonna be just a little bit I don't know. What's the difference between this sound and this sound? What's that tonality shift called? 21 hours, almost 21 and a half hours. I forget everything that's happened so far. Let's see. I should travel somewhere. Looking for somewhere specific, so just the map, the way that maps are used. Wow, did I get all the way down here? Holy crap. Yeah, I forgot all about that. This was only 2 days ago. So I'm going to be exploring this today, I think. And I want to set... I still don't have muscle memory for all these map functions and stuff. What I'm doing is I'm setting a list of favorite grace points to fast travel to, so that I don't have to scroll around the map constantly. And I'm setting new points because I explored a new section of the map. Notre Dame was co-oping with me, and that's how we ended up going from here to here super fast without me even remembering it happening, basically. I mean, I kind of remember it happening. We also explored this way a little bit. We fought this boss a few times, but that didn't turn out too well. We went this way a little bit. Oh, we killed a bird boss together. He helped me kill an undead bird, giant bird boss. That happens to Yami too sometimes. My chat is backwards. And IDK, what to fix it? Yeah, that also... Kataya, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate the support. There's something going on with chat. And it affects Slay, and it affects Yami. No Neko. Miss Yaiko. And I wonder what happens. How do you get backwards chat? Audie! That's not even a Prime sub. Oh my god, there's a hype train. This is probably the first hype train that's ever happened in a Gecko chat. All because I've been staring at a map in Elden Ring. This is encouraging. I should stare at the Elden Ring map more often. This is what chat wants. Thank you so much, everyone, for the subs. Both the Prime subs and the non-Prime subs. And I'm trying to use Stream Manager, but now it's just Hype Train, and I can't see chat anymore. Hype Train. Oh, there we go. Woo! Hype Train! Yes, you get the Crab Taya emotes, and also the Kataya O face emotes, and also the Kataya Dreams face emote. you get all the Kataya face emotes, because I'm too lazy to make my own emotes. But someday, I'll retire those. Until then, thank you. Don't really want to go this way yet. I do want to explore this place more. The last main boss that I killed was Godric, and then I've just been exploring since Godric. Exploring northwest, exploring east, exploring south, but I haven't really encountered any other like main boss fights to do. I'm kind of looking for those, but I'm also trying to figure out like where I'm supposed to be. Let me real quick before I leave Roundtable Hold. Let me figure out. I only have one smithing stone too. Okay, so I don't have enough to actually upgrade yet. I'm looking for smithing stone 2. I have found a few caves. And I could start doing caves that I found and didn't actually... West? Oh, I get it. Nice. Good reference. I haven't, like, played any of that game since Elden Ring came out, more or less. I guess I'm in the play one game at a time club at this point in my life. And I have, like, you know, I played Sky a couple of times every day, basically. I've played a couple of other things here and there. Just Dance a few times. Jackbox. But in terms of like a big story focused 100-hour experience, I'm gonna do Elden Ring and then do Forbidden West and then come back and do Elden Ring 10 more times. Probably not on stream for the 10 more times Elden Ring, but we'll see. I don't know what the future holds. I should be fast traveling. Oh, I never set a fast travel point for like Dead Godric or the Secluded Cell. Marks of Grace. Traveling to Secluded Cell. NG plus 10. I'll be honest, I don't get a whole lot of excitement out of the NG plus cycle. It's a decent idea in practice. But like I've done maybe NG plus 2 in Bloodborne, but also I beat Bloodborne on a level 4 character that had never leveled up at all. Like the starting level was level 4. That's kind of how I enjoy getting challenge out of those games, is to like set artificial restrictions as a no bird, bad bird, as opposed to going through the NG like plus whatever cycle. Bloodborne capped out at like NG plus 7 or NG plus 8. Oh no. Oh god. I had a lot of runes. Runies. I didn't even realize how many runies I had. That was probably 2/3 of a level, roughly. All right, let's play smart to get the runes back. Oh wait, this guy has my runes. Nice. I predict this goes quite well. Oh! Hey, you're gonna hide behind him? That's not cool. We're gonna let those people forget about me for a second. Oh shit. He coming. He big, he coming. What a ridiculous enemy. Okay. Uh-oh. Big boy's walking towards us. Little boy's walking away from us. There's going to be a meeting in the middle, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't see us. Okay. Wait a second. What happened to my runes? Don't glowing yellow eyes mean that's the person that has your runes? Because I totally had. Perfect quote. Exactly what I said, too. Verbatim. Come on, do the overhead thing. And then take a hit in the face. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. What is the lore on a pot warrior? A knight of the pot. Right in the fucking red. Oh man, that's gotta be a weak spot, right? Who knows? Cracked pot. The Knights of the Cracked Pot. Well, that explains it. They're just cracked pot knights. Now it all makes sense. Slay, why would you be ashamed if you hadn't beat the game? I mean, like, there's no law of video games that says within 2 weeks or within 3 weeks of a game coming out, you have to beat it. Like, alright, I don't like the bird that attacks me. Maybe I can get rid of the giant and just fight the bird. I played this game like a total of maybe 5 hours within the first 24 hours after it came out. And then after that, I basically didn't touch it for 10 days, 9 to 10 days. I just had more important stuff happening in my life. And since then, I've only played it like, you know, ish 2 hours a day. Sometimes like an hour and a half, sometimes 2.5 hours. It's all been on stream. That's why my playtime currently is 21.5 hours. Like, it's pretty low considering the game's been out for nearly 3 weeks. Alright, I just have to let it de-aggro fully and also turn around. Might be a while before it turns around. We'll see. I know. Oh, maybe it just doesn't de-aggro here. Maybe it just knows. Oh god. Oh god, no. No. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, nice. Smack that bird. Smack that bird for me. Perfect. Oh god, there's another bird? Oh, it's the same bird? How many birds are there? This dude is a bird killing machine. I got my runes back. At this point, it would be silly to continue to fight where I'm standing, because then my runes will just drop in this. So if I do actually want to engage this ridiculously strong enemy, and I only have 2 of my flasks left, I should at least do it closer to the point of grace. Oof, you better drop like some smithing stone 2s. Bet you don't drop anything for me. Bet you're a jerk. Like a jerk, you act like a jerk. Oh, finally he's taking some real damage. I don't know what changed. Oh, he got his sword out. That's one thing that changed. I'm fucked. Did I just dodge roll into him and interrupt his attacks? No, he must have like hit the wall with his sword. When they're doing their sword attacks, if they like run into some terrain, they like stumble backwards. It's like, did I do that? Did I do that? Time to level up. Also, that dude didn't drop anything, did he? Nothing. I'm sure there's like a percentage chance for them to drop whatever, but all I got was some runes. Yeah, the thing about Bloodborne is that like the parts that do fork are incredibly difficult to find on your own. Like, they hide those things. There's so many optional areas that a player playing without any sort of hints or guides is going to just completely miss. Completely miss so many optional areas in Bloodborne. They make it really easy to find, generally, make it really easy to find the like forward linear path, and super, super hard to find the optional side paths. It's not necessarily great game design. It's, I think, too difficult for the player playing by themselves to figure out in a majority of cases. So that's probably not the best game. If you're okay with playing with hints and people on the internet helping you figure stuff out, then maybe it works a little bit better. I need... Dog was getting a little bit excited for a second. Understandable. Nothing wrong with him being a dog. I think that open world games are a response to weaknesses of linear games. But at the same time, open world games are a much more young concept in games than like linear games. And I think obviously the reason that linear games were dominant for so long is because they're just easier to produce. And that just means it's really, really hard to make an open world game that's actually like, you know, overall more satisfying than the linear games of the olden days. You end up kind of seeing like the concepts married together, you know, like you'll have an overworld, which is like an open world, and then you'll have the like the dungeons or whatever, like the boss encounters or the story progress points, and those are all going to be like, you know, traditional game design linear encounters that just take place within an open world map. I think it's hard to basically take any existing game concept and be like, okay, we'll just take this game concept and make it take place in a huge realistic world simulation. Like, maybe a few game concepts will work really well if you just tack them on to a giant world simulation. But it seems like, generally speaking, it's a little bit more hard to implement. Racing games have been trying to like shift to open world, and like I don't know if I prefer any of the open world racing games to like traditional, just like, you know, shit, there's a lot of enemies here. Even when Need for Speed was kind of like taking a larger map with multiple road tracks that kind of all linked together on a map, and then they would make their race tracks by like choosing a different section of the roads on that map. Even when they were doing that, I was still kind of like, you know, completely okay with the experience. But once it became like, oh, you have to like drive around the world to get to the next race that you're going to, at that point it wasn't even just the fact that I was annoyed to be like driving around from race to race. I also felt like the quality of the races and the map design itself had gone down. And it's hard to like articulate. I don't play a ton of racing games. I can't do a ton of like examples by name. But I have played a bunch of Need for Speed games over the years. And, you know, Need for Speed Underground, I really, really enjoyed that kind of era. And when it kind of shifted into more like open world experiences, I just didn't really feel like the tracks made as compelling racing tracks anymore, and it just kind of felt like the point was to make a world and then like stick racing in that world. So I can totally understand Katai's feeling about like open world gaming not necessarily adding anything good most of the time, being a mistake and just kind of tacked on. Kind of like microtransactions, you know, like generally microtransactions are ruining games. You know, sometimes a developer will be like really careful and smart about it. Rocket League, I would say Psyonix did a good job with their microtransactions before they got bought out by Epic. Sky, even if the prices in Sky I think maybe a little bit high for my tastes. It was initially marketed to the iPhone crowd, for which price is no object. And I feel like the developers still do a good job of making sure that the DLC, microtransaction, whatever, is a good system and not a bad system. But plenty of games you'll hear about a publisher, definitely EA, but also some other publishers, basically just saying to the developers, hey, you have to have microtransactions. It is required. You have to find a way to put microtransactions into this game. And I don't think that's good. Like, people are already paying $60 to $70 full price for games. I just heard about a Final Fantasy racing game or something like that that's coming out on Switch. And it's like a full price $50 game, and then it has like some of the worst microtransactions outside of like actual free-to-play mobile games. And it's by Square Enix. It's not by like some shady company. It's like an official Final Fantasy Square Enix game, $50 on Switch, pay to win, loaded with microtransactions. Like, ridiculous. I don't know. So there are definitely trends in gaming that just take the gaming industry by storm and are not necessarily relevant to what makes games good. I think overall microtransactions usually shitty and bad. But sometimes they just support developers and they're done well, and I think that's worth pointing out. Open world games, I think it's more an issue of people want to find something that can help sell a game, and they think open world games maybe sell more these days? I don't know. Certain franchises are known for being open world. I guess Assassin's Creed, perhaps? And maybe others will come to mind. People can mention in chat. Hey, Kitty, I can't see. Can't see the button in front of the... Okay, you're in front of the TV. Okay, now you're on the cat tree. You're gonna walk in front of the camera. Everyone's gonna see you. Nice. They don't need to see me. I mean, they can't really see you either at this point. Oh, don't put your butt in front of the camera, though. Please. Is there a point of grace somewhere close? I feel like it would be silly for me to risk my life on that ledge for no reason. Rainbow stuff. Shortcut ahead. Okay, let's do the shortcut. And then maybe we can go back for whatever that ridiculous item on a ledge was. Nice. I don't want to touch this yet, even though I'm... Oh, I'm not low on flasks. I'm actually doing fine on flasks. I think that might be an enemy. Maybe? A bat? Looks like it. Hanging upside down. There's an enemy or there's an item in there. Blue item. Okay, but now I have a shortcut. Even though I don't remember what bonfire that was. Bonfire. Point of grace. Ah. Oh. Ah. Maybe I should touch the site of grace. Point of grace, because I haven't actually killed anything here. And this way, if I die, I'm just back to where I am now, as opposed to ending up somewhere confusing and different. Oh! Don't put your butt there. Here. Sit in my lap. Sit in my lap. Hey, I can see chat again. Good to see you all. And you can see me too. Got some extra runes from somewhere. I guess I've been killing and not realizing it. Oh, I did get into a fight at one point on my way here, I think. Alright, we're gonna try and do a jump. Fingers crossed. I don't have any ranged yet. I should look for a bow, or yeah, I should look for a bow. I have 20 dex. Dex is like my primary damage stat at the same time, so I should definitely be looking for a bow, I feel like. I think my class will work okay with bows and crossbows and such. But specifically bow or light bow, I do have, okay, at the same time. I do have, what are they called? Ashes of War. And I just don't have a weapon to put it on yet because it requires specifically bow or light bow. Do I want to go further down? I guess. Well, that's one way to get down. Do I have other options? Not many. Okay, we'll take that option. I'm glad that they've started working stealth into these games, because stealth, like when there's bushes to use or whatever, it does add at least a little bit. Like there was always walking slowly up behind an enemy that was facing the other way. But they were always kind of trying to do stealth. But now that they've added like crouching and like the stealth mechanics from Sekiro, essentially. Ooh, Smithing Stone 2. 2 of them. 2 Smithing Stone 2. That's really good. If I get like maybe 3 more, can't remember. Maybe 3 more and I'll be maxed out on this tier for Smithing Stones, which would be great. But yeah, I'm happy to see some of the mechanics that they came up with when working on Sekiro also make their way into this game. Oh, there's the stick drift. I saw some stick drift happening. The stick drift is up. So if you ever see there it is. If you ever see the camera just like jerk up like that, it is often an issue with stick drift. I think I'm going to do some controller workout right now. So hopefully this will help with the stick drift. We already ordered another controller. Luckily, the stick drift isn't quite as bad as when I ordered the controller, because I've been doing these little stick workouts. And the stick workouts, they do seem to help a little bit, reducing the stick drift, resetting the stick position. I also probably need to get some like compressed air and maybe eventually even try and take apart the controller. But for now, new controller in the mail. Could come tomorrow or something like that. Alright, rodents. Yes, those are rats. Ah, big rat. Shit. Big angry rat. Are you mad about all the little rat ladies I just killed? Are you the big alpha rat? Cat's curling up in my lap and I'm trying to like move my shoulders so I can still hold the controller comfortably. Oh, and now she is bonking her head into me. I wonder if she's hungry. Hey. Hello. Definitely pushing her little head into me, which sometimes means that she wants lots of love, but also sometimes means that she's hungry. Tiny little bit of stick drift there. I hope it doesn't get worse today during the stream. What is this? Oh. I think that's just a mana ball. No, that wasn't a mana ball. That was a new Ashes of War. Now, what was that? No idea. I'll have to Google Manor Call. Like, look at the bod and Google it. I can't even find it in my inventory. It's a spell. Oh, it's a spell. Thank you, Slim. I don't even know what these things look like. To me, it looked like an Ashes of War. Alright. This looks sus AF. Alright, most of those are just torches, but there's definitely 3 items on the ground down there. And I am super sussy. Super sussy. Why are you going up there? No, you shouldn't go up there. No, you should not go up there. Did I teleport? I don't think I teleported. I've just been following the, like, the castle roofs and whatever. The, like, little connecting balcony ramparts. I don't know what to call them. I've just been running down all this castle stuff. Castle roof stuff. The closest point of grace, I think where I started all this, was lift side chamber. I just opened like the shortcut door that was connected to lift side chamber. Yeah, I knew that I hadn't cleared everything in the castle. I knew that there was going to be more stuff in the castle that I missed. Because, like, I just breezed through Godric and then I left the castle immediately. Oh, I just realized maybe it's the right stick that has the stick drift. Because that's the camera. For some reason I thought it was the left stick that had the stick drift. Not that it really matters. Okay, I don't have any other way forward. This is the only way forward for me. Don't give up. Seed ahead. Okay. Holy fuck. This feels like a Bloodborne fight. An endgame Bloodborne fight. Oh, I can't believe I blocked that shit. Oh god. I don't know where I thought the safe spot was going to be from that attack. I need to upgrade my weapon before I do something like this. Oh! Oh, I blocked. Thank God I blocked. Oh no, back, back, back. Oh shit, oh shit. This thing doesn't even have a name. Does this thing deserve a name? I mean, I would give it a name if I was in charge of this thing. Golden seed. Hey guys, you want to know where you can find a golden seed? Super easy. Probably the easiest golden seed you can find in the whole game. Yeah, I'm sure later in the game there's going to be more of those things, like multiple of them at the same time. But hopefully by that point in the game, I'll actually have a stronger weapon. Prince of Death Pustule. How am I supposed to know what any of this does? Description? Well, for the description, wouldn't I have to, like, find it in my inventory? Or can I just read the description as soon as I pick up the item? Maybe I'm like not figuring out how to read the item before I put it in my inventory. Oh, it's a talisman. Raises vitality. Vitality. My health, right? No. Vitality. Oh, equipment load? It's lowering my equipment load by 0.1, but that's not vitality. That's just like the effect of vitality. I don't know. I would Google that shit. I don't think it changes my health. As HP, it just says 944. The only thing I see change is equip load. Maybe it raised it that small amount on the bar. Maybe that's how much. But when I was on the talisman screen, it didn't really seem like my HP was changing or anything. Hey look, it's a big ol' dead dragon. They left a big old dead dragon in their basement. Ew, and then the dragon had tentacle teeth. What is up with this game? You ever have a cat sit on your lap and the weight of the cat starts to like become a workout? Not because like your legs are supporting the weight of the cat, but because the cat wants to like fall between your two legs and your legs are having to be like pushed together constantly. Why? I wish I could point the camera down super easily. It's kind of difficult though. Oh, it's gonna be one of those ladders. One of those famous FromSoft ladders. Okay, it was a pretty good ladder. That took a while. If I don't let her fall, how will she learn? Yes, if I don't destroy my pet's trust in me, how will she learn not to trust me? Well, this is anticlimactic. However, we are explorers, and we are here to explore. What the fuck? Don't come through that door. You better stay in there, bitch. Better stay in there. That's what I thought. Somber smithing stone 2. Only 1, unfortunately. Alright, I happen to have a stone sword key on me at the moment. At least 1, maybe even 2. So. Oh shit. Take that. Iron wet blade. It's a key item. What does it do? What does it do? I just realized now that it does show you an icon for the category of the item. So that is useful. If I can remember the category that the item is in, then I can actually... Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. Oh. And it's a consumable, I suppose? Maybe? Huh. Whetstone knife, whetstone, wet blade. Again, sometimes I just go to Google when I need answers. Oh, now she wants to eat my hair. Got a new sword. Got some thick drift going on. Hawk crest wooden shield, a new shield. Nice. Oh, non-consumable. Ooh, non-consumable. Cool, cool. Try jumping. I don't believe you. I don't believe any of you. No. If that was worth jumping for, they would have like some little glowing item or something down there. Certainly. And also, I don't see anywhere it could possibly lead to. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a braver soul than me will find the most amazing secret shortcut in all of Elden Ring. Who knows? Oh, shit. I am flaskless. Flaskless. And we're getting more snake drift. But so far I haven't like died because of it, so can I complain too much? I'm gonna say no. Which point of grace is this? Rampart Tower. Okay, so Rampart Tower is important. Lift side chamber is important. Let's go fight whatever that monstrosity was. If I can remember the right directions, though, it's happening even more. Do I have to do more workouts? Apparently dust is a big part of the reason that controllers get stick drift, and judging by the dust on the controllers that I don't use every day, my PlayStation 3 controllers, or my spare set of Switch Joy-Cons, yeah, there could definitely be a bunch of dust buildup. So I'm going to go grocery shopping later today, and I'm going to try and remember to pick up compressed air. GTA Online? GTA Online. Is tomorrow the PlayStation 5 release, Cisco? I need to figure out like how to redeem whatever I'm supposed to redeem for like free copy of Grand Theft Auto Online or however it works. I don't really care about buying the story again on PlayStation 5, but I do want to, if the online is free, I do want to figure out how to do the redemption, because I know it's like limited time offer. I'm pretty sure. You have too many swords and too many arms. What the fuck was that? I don't like you. Oh! We have an opera singer on our hands. Sorry, is saying on my hands insensitive? Because of all your fucking hands. Island Axe. I forgot to change the noise gate settings yesterday because there was like a bunch of background stuff happening. So let's lower that threshold a little bit so you get less cut off when I'm speaking and my voice drifts down into the softer range. What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know. Be wary of up. Ranged battle. Psh. All these people coming into Elden Ring, playing it like they're allowed to play ranged classes just to make the game super easy. What? Oh, didn't have my shield out. I paid the price. That guy looked almost intimidating at first. Such a weird mix of like super strong enemies next to like kind of just random mediocre type enemies. I mean, I'm happy to be done fighting the super strong enemies, but because I ran into like two of them kind of back to back almost, it just felt like, oh, where did I end up all of a sudden, you know? What is this new nightmare life? Oh god. Let's heal. NPCs hate this one trick. Mimic's Veil is, well, I can remember that icon is a tool. Mimic's Veil is a tool. Mimic's Veil uses FP to mimic nearby objects. Ooh. Reusable. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What are these buttons? How do I activate these buttons? It's like these buttons all have a D-pad for quick use, but do these two buttons have a quick use? Oh, because I fell slightly, the illusion was broken. I think probably if I had like crept down the stairs instead of falling off that edge, I would still be a box today. I would still be a box today. That's appropriately horrifying. There's definitely some dogs down there, and I can't even see what's like underneath the balcony that I'm standing on. And I have no flasks. And this is taking me into unknown territories. So for all those reasons, I'm going to file that away as a memory for later. Chances are I will just end up down there naturally anyways. Most likely it's not going to require me to jump down there in order to reach that specific spot. Oof. I just need some flask charges, please. I do have a quick key for my belt lamp, which is amazing. I went quite a long time without having a belt lamp in my life. Big regrets. Big regrets. But I mean, like, I didn't know where to buy it. No one wanted to sell one to me. So not so much regrets as, you know, that's just life. How the fuck do I get over there? Of course it wouldn't open from this side. What door ever opens from this side? Come on. Statistically, 0. Doors are basically like USB ports, you know? No matter which side you try to open it from. Nope. Try the other side. Did I explore this way yet? I might have run into a note that said beware of up, and then I might have gotten a little bit nervous about traveling upwards. But that's probably just crazy think. Sorry to use the word crazy think. There's no way they would put secret hidden passages up here in the direction that I'm trying to go to. Of course they wouldn't. What else wouldn't they do? Alright, so this just dead ends, basically. Stairs go up. Dead end. How does one reach this platform? How does one reach that window up there that appears to have an item? Probably. It's either an item or a candle or just a reflection that happens to make it look like either one of those two things. Those are the 3 possibilities, but I'm going to assume it's an item for now. We went down here, but there wasn't anything. Wait! Oh, these people, they came back to life! Okay, we explored down here, regardless of... Are they going to chase me? They're going to chase me. How about a flask for my troubles? Flask for my troubles? No. It was just a dead end. There was just another dude. Ah. Got a mushroom for my troubles. Oh, and then this person had the crafting item, or whatever it was. The whetstone, I think it was a whetstone. Alright, so I'm still unable to access and still confused about how I would even attempt to access a few of these ledges. And there was the door that was on the second floor here, right? But it doesn't open from this side. So I guess that kind of answers some mysteries, is eventually there is some way to pop out over there. And then eventually it could connect as a shortcut through that door. Okay, so things are starting to come together. That platform goes through the wall out to that platform and then through the door that we can't open. So now the question is, how do we get to that platform? Enemy ahead? Not anymore. I really don't think that's the kind of ledge that we can walk on, but I don't have anything else to try. My suspicion is maybe we do a running jump from that ledge onto that platform. But we will try this. Yep. That's kind of what I expected. Alright, I did file away a memory of an area that I dropped down, and there's 2 dogs, and there's a big giant corpse of a giant. Big giant corpse. A giant corpse. A corpse of a giant. And it's big. All those things. Oh, that was right here. That was here in the middle. Have I been here? I don't think so, because I would have picked that up, right? This looks like a trap. This looks like a big old bat jumping down on me from up above or something. But hey, I'm happy to be wrong. Gold pickled fowl foot. Nice. Ah! Okay. Flapping flags sound a lot like a bat about to attack you. Who would have thought? Ladder ahead. Oh, I almost jumped to my death because X in this game is jump. And in my favorite game of all time, Bloodborne, I don't know if it's my favorite game of all time, but in the game that I've played way more than this game, Bloodborne, X is use ladder, or open chest, or open door. It's the interaction button. And so I'm constantly, like, jumping when I'm trying to interact, and sometimes to my death. That's just the fun of it, I suppose. Okay, so we went up that ladder, we explored this whole roof, saw nothing, praised the Erd Tree, and I think this is where we're trying to go. And I think it also answers a question about how to access that ledge, because there really was no way to access that ledge. We dropped down here, I mean, this is the access. But it wasn't like I'm supposed to actually jump from that. Oh god. Not like I'm actually supposed to jump from that window ledge up there. Pickled turtleneck. I always think of the clothing, of course, when I see the item name turtleneck in this game. Oh, it hurts so much when she stands on my bruised leg. Ow. Thank you for not staying there forever. So we open up a shortcut, but it's not really a shortcut to anywhere. that I can determine. Oh, now I can look down there and I can figure out that doesn't seem like there's tons of enemies waiting to like rush out of hiding and kill me. Maybe I can risk the jump for the dogs. What's my status? My status is 10,000 runes held, 9,000 runes to level up. You know what? I think it's a good time to not jump down on a bunch of dogs without any healing flasks, away from all the point of graces that we've found so far. Let's do something different. Wait a second, I'm kind of stuck here, aren't I? Be wary of fire. Yeah, probably hurts if you step in it. Did I somehow not go this way and not discover this yet? Probably. Another ladder. I'm gonna run to it as if people are coming to kill me. Oh shit, I pressed X. They don't care. They're chill. I shouldn't say chill, but they're slow and incompetent, thus giving the appearance of chillness. Down ahead, by the way, praise the sorcerer. Praise the sorcerer. Down ahead. Alright, I'm going to assume that down ahead might mean down that circle. Item ahead. Maybe the message is meant for people coming from this direction. Oh shit. Get the fuck away. Goddamn menace birds. Ha ha! This looks dangerous! And it was dangerous. Where'd it go? Where'd the bird go? What are you doing, bird? 1 smithing stone, 2. We're getting closer and closer to that +6 Uchi katana. What are we at currently? +5, of course, but bolstering materials, 4 smithing stone, 2. We need 2 more smithing stone, 2. Hey. She says, but it's warm. It breathes nice warm air. Nice. Extra feathers. Who doesn't need extra feathers? Also, I find it a little bit odd that the system for traveling to waypoints is like the same as placing a beacon, and so oftentimes you'll just see like a beacon where you were traveling to, and it disappears when you get there, but it's like the same button on the map. Doesn't really affect very much in game. Just find it kind of funny and strange. I was told that if I defeated a group of enemy in the wild, I might get a flask charge back. Rarely ever happens, I would say. Rampart Tower. Okay, I've been to Rampart Tower before, but I came to Rampart Tower a different way. I came from up those stairs and past that night, which was not super fun. Contraption does not move, so I still haven't unlocked that lever from Rampart Tower. Stick drift. I did unlock this lever, elevator from Rampart Tower. I think that might have been where I just was, maybe. But also, going this way is also where I just was. Let's try and run down that, go jump down the hole in the tower. Oh shit, let's not do that. Let's be very safe and meticulous and get back to that point of grace that I just ran away from. Hold on a second. So excited. The life of a dog. The Fred Flintstone Yabba Dabba Doo. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Also, I nearly ran off that cliff. You know. I do that so much on stream where my brain tries to say two words at the same time. It happens a lot. Alright, I'm still not super happy about the scaling on my weapons. So the points that I'm putting in the dexterity are not great yet, but when I finally do get my weapon scaling, I will be grateful that I already have the points in dex, basically. Well, this feels strangely significant and yet devoid of special items. Let's try whacking stuff. Oh, I cannot even use my weapon swing. I cannot attack. And there's a weird icon on the screen. Do you see the left of the screen? There's like a yellow circle icon with like a glowing sparkle in the middle of it. Yeah, this is a sanctuary. Why is this a sanctuary? There are enemies outside. Ladder ahead. Ladder ahead. I mean, maybe technically it's more of a staircase than a ladder. Snake, try stealth. Oh, should I use the cardboard box approach? Wait, what happened to me being a bush? Do I have to not crouch? I have no idea how this interacts with NPCs. I feel like in Bloodborne this didn't do anything to like fool NPCs. Also, now I kind of recognize where I am because I ran past these guys and up this ladder. So, if they run into you, the disguise wears off, I guess? That's probably reasonable. Ooh. This could be my first death on screen today. How about that? Fingers crossed it's not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. What a way to go, too. What a way to go. There's probably an easier way to get back to that ladder. The question is there any reason for me to go back to that ladder? My guess is no. My guess is no. There are my runes, should I choose to retrieve them. But I don't really care about 1,000 or 2,000 runes at this point. I'm consistently getting 10,000 runes or whatever just by like running around and killing basic enemies, so. Mostly basic enemies. I might have killed one of those stronger enemies between the last time that I leveled up and now. Well, the most recent time. And the time before. Stormhawk feather. Don't know what that's good for. Okay, one more time. Let's ride this elevator and try and figure out where we are a little bit. Yeah, the basic night enemies, honestly, the design is very, very similar since Demon Souls. The Ashes of War, I think, are going to give them more variety in this game. Because not only can the knights have different weapon types, which gives them like varieties from different attacks, they'll also have different Ashes of War, even if they have the same weapon type sometimes. So hopefully that does increase. Hey, I found out how to get here. Hopefully Ashes of War as a game mechanic and weapon system increases to the variety of those Black Knight fights, or whatever you want to call like the basic knight fight. Crimson Hood. I'm going to assume Crimson Hood goes on your head. Resistance, immunity, robustness, focus, vitality. No poise. Good for magic, fire, lightning, and holy. Pretty terrible against physical. Lucky Charms for the first time ever? I mean, people that go their whole life without trying Lucky Charms are definitely not missing out. You know, it's not necessarily a life experience that I would be like, oh yeah, you have to try Lucky Charms. It's marshmallows, you know. It's just marshmallows in cereal. So, but yeah, if you've never tried marshmallows in cereal before, then, oh boy, Lucky Charms. So the elevator took us down here, which we've basically explored and cleared. However, get my runes back. But also, I found that area where the two dogs were. Oh, that's that one place. I've killed that guy with a torch there before. I finally found that area at the bottom of the giant corpse of the giant. The area that also had 2 dogs and 3 items and a crimson hood. Alright, so I'm gonna run past these enemies and go to the sanctuary. Oh shoot. And I'm gonna see what happens. Can they come inside the sanctuary, or do they have to be sad and peaceful like me? Ah! They're throwing shit in the sanctuary. You can't throw shit in the sanctuary. You're coming in the sanctuary with your weapons to kill me? What if I die? What if I just let them kill me in the sanctuary? Does something special happen? Because I am now a blood sacrifice? Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't even talking about the cereal because, you know, it's just whatever. Interesting. There's something about... shit. There's something about this sanctuary space that oh god, I am completely messing up the run this time. Holy balls. And there go Shrug 2000 runes or something. I don't really care. I mean, I thought maybe, like, sometimes, like in Bloodborne, if you die to a certain enemy, you get taken to a special place. So it's not inconceivable that they would have, like, die in a special place to go to a special place. I shouldn't have slowed down. What's the note say? Friend ahead. Could this be a friend? Is there supposed to be an NPC here? Oh, I must have missed an NPC encounter because I killed Godric without coming here. That's my best guess at this point as, like, an explanation for why I don't seem to find anything in this special sanctuary place. So that was going from Rampart. Something Rampart. Tower Rampart? Let's go back to lift side. Did I just... oh, stick drift. Dang it. I did just unlock this. So this was the shortcut door that I unlocked at the beginning of the session today. Not necessarily like the very beginning, but pretty early in today's session, if you were to, like, watch back the VOD. How did I get here? Oh, so I can't go backwards, but you'll have to watch the VOD. I came down from up there, jumping somehow, and I got to this place, and I opened up this shortcut door into lift side chamber, point of grace. And then from this I ended up jumping down. Just, you know, jump down, follow the stairs. When you see that like area down there where the message is, you have another jump to do. Just keep going down, 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 down. And that's how I ended up exploring that entire area there. Summary of today's stream so far. That plus stick drift issues. Where does this tower lift go? There is definitely at least one lift that I have not found the other end of. And so that's one of my exploration goals, or one way for me to know that there's still unexplored territory here in the castle, Stormvale Castle. Okay, this is the Crackpot area. Crackpot Knights. So, past the Crackpot Knights at Secluded Cell, and you find that. Let's take a run up these stairs again. Did I go to the right place? Yeah, I did. Let's take a run up these stairs again. Oh wait, that elevator comes from way down there. So I'm looking for something that's deep down in the castle as opposed to something high up. Most of where I was today actually was high up. There was only one place that was deep down. Don't know if I can easily get there, but it was jumping down all those roofs to get back down to the bottom of this whole area. Maybe that is the only way that I know how to get super far down. I did those roof jumps. I'm pretty sure it was those roof jumps. All those roof paths over there. A couple days ago? The first time, or maybe the second time I was going through the Godric Castle area. What is up these stairs, since I did come here to explore, and since I'm still trying to like find the areas that I haven't fully explored? There's really not much point in me fighting those enemies, I suppose. They're too slow. Alright, this is where I think this is where I started doing all the roof jumping stuff. That seems familiar. Yep, we were just looking at this from over there. This is where all the roof jumping started. So we went through here. It's a message down there. Yeah, that's the path basically. Yeah, we went down all of this. I suppose, is this like a potential skip? I suppose I could have done this skip here. It's interesting to know that there's multiple options. It might be hard to... Maybe it's not hard to pull off. Probably not hard to pull off from here either, is it? Let's go this way instead this time. This is just the main courtyard area, but I haven't really done a lot of exploring in the main courtyard area, to be honest. Especially like little forks that go off of the courtyard area, such as this one. I forgot that I have a belt lamp that I should use instead of an actual torch so I can have my shield out still. Fireproof dried liver. So we opened up a new, I would say, secret by using one of our special keys. Godslayer's seal that looks like a weapon, maybe? I guess the seals let me cast spells of a certain sort, probably. Yeah, this looks like a faith caster weapon. Clawmark seal. Oh, I bet if I get to 10 faith I can start casting my heal spell. That might be nice. Hoosier Hills. Hosier? I feel like I'm still exploring new stuff. Exciting. Strong foe ahead. Alright, and I have 7 flasks. Let's give it a shot, eh? Are you the strong foe? You probably are the strong foe, looking at your hair. Oh, you both got pretty cool hair. But there's 2 of you. That's problematic for me. Oh! And one of you breathes fire. Oh shit. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Watch out for the jump attack. Oh no, this could be it. Where the heck was I? I've been going in a weird direction. Oh. Okay. How do I get back there quickly? How do I get back there quickly? I don't think the main gate's going to be helpful. Tower Bridge honestly might be the closest, but I haven't used Tower Bridge today. I don't remember what it's close to. This is probably close. I just don't quite remember which direction to go. Oh shit! I think they saw me. I think I've been seen.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all that amazing dodging skill. Oh shit, I do not want to go this way. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Oh fuck. gotta be a better way. I think secluded cell might be the way to go. You want some rats? You really want some? Let's see. This is the main gate. These are the dudes that are always like messing me up to the extreme when I came to the main gate before. These are not the dudes that just killed me. So this is not necessarily the correct path to return to my corpse. But I'm more of in like just exploring mode than I am in mindless vengeance mode, so I don't know if I've actually been down these drops yet. And if I take out all these enemies, I can probably pick up some items that I haven't been able to pick up previously. Look at how many of these bastards there were. All of them just sitting behind machine guns, ready to mess me up. I wonder... Stay away from me, stay away. I wonder if there's still going to be more ranged units that can fire at me from the doorway. Do any of you shoot stuff? Do any of you shoot stuff? Was that worth it? You bet it was worth it. Ah! Colossal jerks. Exploration. I killed a big strong enemy over in this corner. Yeah, the jump attack's cool. It feels a little bit cheap, not gonna lie. Come on. Can't even do it. I like the counterattack, but I never remember to do it. And when I try to do it, I like press the parry button instead of the counterattack button. But I do like the counterattack system, and the jump attack, like breaking poise, is definitely pretty cool. So I hate that path. Pretty much. And I don't think I can get back to where I was necessarily. Because I jumped down to get here. I was supposed to go a different way. Okay. Travel. Secluded cell. That counts as a rest. Fast travel counts as a rest automatically. Here we go. Let's do the run. Not lose anything. Oof. Oof. I don't know why that statue is glowing. Must be for something. Oof. It's not cheap. It just feels cheap. I think it feels cheap because when I see like a PvP NPC invader or whatever do it to me, I'm like, ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of magic stuff that makes the game significantly easier. Sometimes it's like magic swords, sometimes it's just straight up spells. I don't know exactly what this spell is that you or what this sword is that you saw. The heck did I go before? I went somewhere. I found a ladder? Oh, this is the ladder. It's a dark ladder. More ladders? I remember there being a few ladders. Nice. I will have to open that later, but... Click the link. Nice. Okay, there's my runes. Do I care about my runes? Not really. I would like to kill these two enemies, but I don't know if I'm actually going to. But I'll give it another shot, now that I've figured out how to get back here. Oof. Oh no. You can smell when I'm healing. Bad. So suppose I didn't want to fight. What's my alternative? Ooh, they're gonna rock me. Rock me like a hurricane. Alright, let's do a cheap thing, shall we? I don't know if this will work or not. Oh shit, it didn't work, it didn't work, run! Oh shit! These fuckers are persistent. Oh dear God. I'm safe. in a certain sense of the word. Oh shit, here he comes! He's still coming! No, no, no. No, no, no. The bird and the knight, they can fight. I'm out. God, the bird's coming for me. Oh, he's coming too. Ah! No. Down I go. 3,200 runes. Do I care about that? I don't think I care about. So there was a left turn that I could have taken. I should take the left turn. Manual raid from the All-Star rerun. Wow, I feel blessed. I don't know if I'm going to be on necessarily long enough to re-raid All-Star. Depends on if All-Star goes live earlier or on schedule or whatever. Doesn't really matter. But I appreciate the raiders visit us. Appreciate the love from All-Star. Item over here? No, it's a message that just looks like an item. And this also looks like an item, but oh, it is an item. No wonder it was glowing. Why didn't I pick it up? You could also go in that doorway. I don't think I've been in yet. Ah. Here come the mice. The mice are coming. The cats are also hungry, swarming me and licking random objects. Like they do. Alright. Still like 0 and 2 against this pair of knights. Right in my butt. Right in my butt again. 3 times in my butt. We go up the ladder as fast as we can because they'll still mess us up. Alright, so attempting to knock them off with a Uchigatana, not really gonna happen. Doesn't have like the knockback necessary. Have I been this way before? I feel like I have been this way before. So maybe this is just like a roundabout connection to areas that I've previously accessed. Old treasure chest. Why behold? What's down there? I have a strong feeling that I killed maybe those 2 enemies before. Oh shit, they found me. He coming. Alright, now I know where I am. I've been all through here. I've explored all of it. Goodbye. So the one mystery that I'm still struggling with is where does the elevator go that goes all the way down, down, down? But there's one more piece to the puzzle. I think, because there's a doorway that I haven't been through yet. Giant courtyard of doom and tons of enemies. This giant. So we will take the remaining path. I think the last path that I am aware of that I haven't taken. Alright, Danny, we'll see you later. Hopefully. Enjoy your nap. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out. Smithing Stone 2. And also Smithing Stone 1. I think that was a double item pickup, potentially. Magic Grease. Golden Rune. Pike. Smoldering Butterfly. Oh my. A lot of stuff's happening all at once. A couple of enemies are dying though. No thanks to me. Thanks to each other. Can't see. Have I been in here? Oh, I have been in here. I didn't realize this room connected to anything at all. Curious. Oh wait, was that door open before? I don't think that door was open previously. Or no, I'm wrong. The door was open, and I think I looked out the door, and I'm like, oh, that's a big bunch of enemies that I've probably already fought before. So all the pieces are finally coming together in my brain. There was one ledge up there that appeared to have an item sitting in the ledge. So that is a remaining mystery, but I have no idea how I would access. Probably from the roof of this building, but again, no idea how I would specifically access that. Let's just double check that this is not like a secret, because sometimes they will put like a place you can drop to underneath an elevator. And sometimes an elevator will have two platforms. So when the top platform goes up and that you think that's the only platform, then suddenly there's like another platform on the bottom that you can also ride on. I'm trying to remember where the shortcut door was. Is this the shortcut? Yeah, this is the shortcut door. Okay, let's do one more jumpy jump run. I think the bats are coming. Maybe not. Bunch of rats. Who's familiar, and then there's gonna be the big old rat at the end. Ah! I should have fought the little rats for triggering the big rat. Oof. Got me in the corner. I don't like this. Trapped. Golden rune. I mean, 200 runes or whatever. I'll take it. Extra runies. Okay, where have I been and where have I not been?
Wish I could compare, but certainly after that they were better with people.
Okay, and this is where I dropped down, and then I fought that giant thing. I don't think... I probably didn't miss anything here, because I looked pretty thoroughly the first time.
Bugs for the moon. Oh no,
These
pretty
little wooden
sure-
beams look vaguely as
What
if
did you
you can
all
jump up
watch?
there, but only vaguely. There is an item up there, isn't there? Oh no, I mistake messages for items. So
Well,
somebody
yeah,
has
for sure, let
managed
me know if you're
to
gonna stream
do
in
some
50.
amazing
I don't mind
parkour,
worry.
such as this.
Volume.
You know, and then they do some more parkour, such as this, and then they finally manage to get up to like a cool spot to leave a message. And until you're in like a decent enough vantage spot to tell the difference between them, it kind of does just look like an item. But eventually we figured it out. Alright, so yeah, we're kind of like slightly out of bounds, not like in a major way, but the area is not really designed for people to come explore. Hopefully at this point we don't get jumped by the big giant monster because we already fought it one time. Hopefully that is a one-time fight. It appears that way. It appears that we are not going to get chased or fought or ambushed. At least not by that same thing. This is my only real guess as to where that elevator might.
I fed them lunch, by the way.
Thank you.
They were so.
This is my only guess for where that elevator reaches down to, because I think this is like the lowest point of the castle that I've been able to find in my exploration. But I only found this elevator, sorry, this ladder. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything, but it was my only potential clue or lead. Like, where's the lowest place in the castle that I've already been to? Let's go check it out again. It was worth a shot. And hey, now we get to experience this ladder twice in a row. It wasn't just my imagination, it really is quite a long ladder. We made it! And now from here, we drop down into that area that we've gone through a couple of times. Still no sign of the elevator. Still no sign of how to get up on top of that roof. Or maybe I do know how to get up on top of that roof. That's a useful shortcut. Was this the roof? I'm trying to figure out where that one item hanging on, and maybe it was just a message instead of an item, but there was like one item hanging on like a balcony window, and I thought maybe it's this building. Oh, not a firebird. Weather, okay. Nothing here is easy to access. Even though I feel like probably is the right building. Yeah, I think it is the right building, but I don't think that there's necessarily any way to get to that, what appears to be an item. It would be good to check that off the list. Yeah, there's no way to get up there. And I don't think that can possibly be an actual item. I think it's either like a candle or a message from someone crazy good at parkour. Or maybe it's just like a really poor reflection. By poor, I mean like a misleading reflection. Because oftentimes there will be super, super bright spot reflection in these FromSoft games, lighting from like the moon on like a wet surface or something like that. Ah, shit. I've been down here. I don't want to be down here. There's only one thing here now, that elevator, that I can't figure out. Behold God. Oh, yeah, I did see Joe Ryan fight that guy, I think. Maybe. Maybe? I can't remember. Florida is fun to visit, but personally I would not want to live there. And honestly, if I'm going to visit Florida, it's going to be like some time of year that everywhere else is really cold and ugly. I think one more like run through this rat area. I'm pretty sure that I've figured out that this is just like a loop. Doesn't actually lead to anywhere new. What is the purpose of coming back here? Oh, maybe to sneak around the rats. Good to know. Sneaky path. I'm sure that once you live in Florida, you get used to it. But I grew up in super humid, muggy summers. I don't really like them, personally. There's a lot of bugs. I don't like bugs. I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are like my least favorite time of year, mosquito season. Even though it's spring and spring is kind of beautiful. Hate mosquito. That's just like another drop down path into one of those courtyards that's full of enemies and death. The big old drop. There is like a balcony just below here, but I can't see anything that I need to like get to. Oh yeah, I know what all that stuff is. I hate all that stuff. Over the bridge. Alright. Up the ladder. I don't think I'm missing anything by going up the ladder right away. Can't see shit. Yeah, that all looks like just generic balcony scaffolding. And then here we come back to the start. shit. Now we got 2 in the fight. That's not good for me. I'm probably dead, but if I can escape, then I get to keep 1,300 runeys. Oh my. Amazing. Oh, it's funny. Those 2 other enemies were just de-aggroing. Hilarious. This one enemy, like, chases me forever, though.
Obscure lightly scratched me. I need to
What did she do?
lightly scratched me.
Oh.
Scampering up the back of the chair, and she got my butt on her back. Thankfully, I had hands, but I've been lightly clawed.
I'm sorry, love.
Thank you for the condolences.
Yeah, I'm just like going through the same enemies over and over and dispatching them over and over. I'm sure there probably are more secrets in this castle, but how many more is the question. Enough to keep me here? No, I've got to keep going. I've got more stuff to uncover in the rest of the game. I can't just live in this castle for the rest of my life. That's where the first big enemy was. Not crazy strong compared to some of the things that we fought today. I said we could do a cave. Let's try doing a cave. Ooh! Oh. I don't know why I physically grunted when the camera shifted, but yeah, the stick drift is not getting better, unfortunately. Oh! Where'd all you come from? Oh no, that was a failed roll. The terrain kind of stopped me. I thought that I had ground to move freely on. I was wrong. Holy cow. What an ambush. I'm glad I got to see where the ambush actually happened this time. Figuring out some more stuff, little by little. Hefty beast bone. What a delight. What a hefty delight. Now, this guy has sparkling eyes too, but what does that mean exactly? Does it just mean strong? What do sparkling eyes mean? Does that mean the person that killed me? Even though they didn't have my runes? I was confused about that with the last enemy that I saw that had sparkling eyes. I don't know what it means. Similar situation. My runes were not on the enemy with sparkling eyes, but the enemy with sparkling eyes could have been the enemy that killed me, giving me like my death blow, as they put it. That was kind of a waste of a heal, but you know, whatever. This thing looks hideous. Yeah. Pizza hype. Yeah, she had lunch already, but she's just hanging out. Spear Talisman, pray tell. What does it do? Enhances counterattacks unique to thrusting weapons. Does that count for my Uchi katana? It might. No, this is a slash pierce weapon. Alright, Cisco, we will see. No worries, no pressure if I am gone when you come back. Budding cave moss. Or budding cave moss. Yeah, it can be hard to balance. I have to be super hydrated, and oftentimes I'll just wake up feeling groggy, and sometimes it just doesn't go away the rest of the day. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. The concept of doing like a short power nap sometimes can help, but it can be like hard to fall asleep fast enough and have enough time to actually do the power nap. Let's see. Dog ahead. Liar ahead. Yeah, let's upvote the liar ahead. 'Cause that probably means don't jump off. Dog ahead. Be wary of frost. I don't see a dog. I see a couple of ice snails. No cave ahead. No hidden path ahead, but praise the message. Sure. Came from there. So now we go here. Crystal Cave Moss. Be wary of group. Praise the message. Someone's playing with a toy. That's gruff. Let's go back and give Be Wary of Group a good rating. Soft cotton. Wow. We're making some shirts pretty soon. I already have like a sewing kit. Smithing stone 4, smithing stone 2, lump of flesh. How are we doing on those smithing stones? I forgot what the count was. Oh my gosh, 6 smithing stone 2. We are in the money. Ah! Wizard slugs. Boss ahead. Boss ahead. In short, didn't expect trap. Be wary of rump. Probably gonna have a big old tail, huh? Oh, maybe not. This feels like a Dark Souls 3 boss. The dancer? Or the Boreal Knight? I think it was the dancer. Oh shoot, that was bad. This is all bad. Okay, well, hopefully I have the choice to resurrect at Stake of America. Because I will take that choice if I have it. Maybe I don't. Oh, do I have to go through that whole cave drop thing again and past all those slugs? There's no shortcut and no Stake of America? Where the heck did I go before? Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh, I think I went the wrong way. My bad. Hopefully. No. That didn't answer any freaking questions. Can I just, like, jump off these cliffs? Is that an option? Actually, grab the resource. Yes, I think I did. They were delicious. Ms. Geck made us some banana bread chocolate chip banana muffins. Say banana bread, but yeah, muffins.
Banana chocolate chip, mommy.
Banana chocolate chip muffin bread.
You're so cute. So cute.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, that slug has a jump. This way? Now, I mean, to be reasonable, if the game didn't give me a checkpoint, what I really should do here is just go back and, like, level up my weapon, because now I have the ingredients for that. And like I think maybe I might even have some flask upgrade materials that I still have to use. So if I was being very smart and risk averse, I wouldn't simply run straight back here if the game didn't give me any sort of checkpoint to come back here faster. But I think I can do this boss. So I'm just gonna give it at least one more try, as is. Oh. Oh man. Not going great. Ah. Wow. Okay. I mean, I did go from the castle, which was probably the appropriate area and level for my character and skill level and experience and all that stuff combined together. I went from the castle straight to... So this is like the area past the castle and then into like one of the cave dungeons here. So long story short, maybe I really shouldn't be... Like I said, I have the option to simply teleport backwards. I don't have any checkpoint at that boss. Like, I'm not really losing anything, even time, by simply going backwards. And upgrading the weapon and all that kind of stuff. And if I want to go right back to that boss fight, at least I know how I'm supposed to do the run back to the boss, so that helps. Hello there, All-Star. I was just looking at the time.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Chigatana. So I almost have enough for a +7, but it's gonna be... Oh wait, I almost have enough for the +8.
Back already, no matter.
But we can go to +7 for now, and so that's where it's going to temporarily sit. I don't think I'm going to upgrade the torch yet. I'll just save the smithing stones that I'm getting for some other weapon potentially in the future, or shield that I might have to get from +0 up to +3. But +7 Uchigatana is definitely... I didn't pay attention exactly to how much damage I just gained. I can always watch the VOD and figure that out. But that's definitely going to help boost my damage and help make bosses easier and help me explore new areas. But that's all going to be in the future. Speaking of new areas, finally crossed the southern bridge out of Limgrave yesterday. Oh, I can summon wolves here. That's curious. It feels like usually it only lets me summon wolves if I'm like close to a boss encounter of some sort. So I wonder why it's allowing me to summon the wolves at the moment. They might already be gone too, the wolves. I might have gone too far away from the summon zone. It's interesting that there is a summon zone. I'm still curious about that. The glass nail file's over here. That's what you're looking for. Glass nail files, by the way. They are a thing. And they're... yeah, I used it.
Isn't it nice?
It is nice. Yeah, they're much nicer than either cardboard, whatever, nail files, cardboard sandpaper, or sometimes you'll see like metal files for fingernails and stuff, and glass is just somehow like perfectly in between. Maybe it's even like softer than cardboard and sandpaper, but it's really nice. Okay, so I did keep going south, but I want to try a different direction today. Rainbow stone. Oh, something's in a fight. They're getting shot at? Curious. Well, at least I know not to run out into the open where those monkeys are standing. I think the correct term is demi-human in this game. A lot of poison plants here.
I put what I want from art.
Are we talking Papa Murphy's?
Whatever.
I guess. I mean, it's easier if you just text me because I still have to put it in my app.
That's what I meant. Like,
Does that work?
I
It's... Oh, are we linked in your app or something?
no, I was going to use your phone.
Okay. I thought it was over here. But yeah, if you're using my phone and you just put the pizza in the cart, that works perfectly fine. I was trying to kill the skull and the dog got in the way. I wonder if this is the person that's shooting all those arrows at the demi-humans. It's not very nice of you. Hand ballista. Swell. Ballista bolt. Still looking for an actual bow or light bow, and something tells me that the ballista is going to be, oh god, the ballista is going to be considered as a crossbow as opposed to a bow.
Have stuff.
Nice, thank you. That'll make it
I
simpler.
always feel like I need extra if I get to.
No, it's fine, love. We haven't had anything in a month or more, you know? It's been so long since we got pizza.
That's sweet.
Too high up. Huh. Yeah, I do want to start baking too. Baking custom gluten-free pizza crusts and stuff.
That's something we could add to this.
For what?
Out like a shredded muffin.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's been the main thing stopping.
Yeah. That
I
makes
would be
sense, though.
willing to try and shred and just block them off when the process. How do you think that would work? Because it's kind of soft.
It will work, but if we're gonna use that much of it, I think it makes sense to get the shredded bag.
Well, the blocks taste better. It's better cheap.
but lasts longer.
The
too,
food
than the shredded
processor
stuff.
does a pretty fine job of shredding
Let's
cheese.
just get a block then, because then it will last longer. The shredded stuff only lasts a couple weeks.
Well, that's what I was saying. If we're going to use a bunch of it for pizza, then we use almost all of a bag at one time. But I don't mind getting a block.
The
So.
shredded cheese, you have to read the ingredients too, because a lot of times they have cornstarch in them.
Gotcha.
So, just, you know.
Why did I come here? Why did I come here? Well, fingers crossed that dude on the ballista doesn't ever respawn, but I'm going to assume that they probably are going to respawn. Fingers crossed I don't die on this jump. Nice. Root resin! I thought that looked like something I care about. Root resin!
Sorry to ask you. We're almost out of salad greens. I put like a small amount of salad greens on here since we're getting more on Thursday.
Yeah.
Alright.
Might I find... Oh no, this is the wrong kind of tree. This is the kind of tree that some sort of fancy ghost takes you on a wild goose chase. There's a different kind of tree that sometimes you'll find golden acorn seeds at the bottom of.
Oh, you're being very cute and very silly. Put your butt towards the horns.
Okay. I'm not going back to where the monkeys were getting shot by arrows. I'm just going in a different direction, but that's okay because I'm heading in the direction that I need to explore more of. I'm trying to see if there's like a staircase for me to like explore in these ruins. Oftentimes when you find ruins, there will be a staircase that kind of like leads down into a dungeon type area. And sometimes you have to look around quite a bit of the ruins to find any sort of staircase at all. I don't know if that's the case here. I don't know if I'm going to find any staircase, but it's worth a look. Alright, so far first pass. No staircase that I can see. Too bad. Let's go up here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that the direction that you're facing when you do the double jump is also the direction that your horse ends up after the double jump. But that does make sense. I just thought it was kind of automatically done. Like kind of fake physics, whatever, you know? Oh, shit. I thought maybe that was a caster because he had like a big old staff. Not a caster. Casters I can beat up pretty fast. Enemies with spears, not so fast. Run across this bridge. Why is the R3 button also dismount? I guess I should just remember, sorry, L3. I should just remember that instead of complaining about it. Like, oh, shortcut, dismount. Come on, there we go. But to what purpose? Going east. East is taking us back, but we haven't actually explored this part of the map. We're just kind of like looping a little bit. But it's okay, the loop is taking us along a new unseen path. Hey, look at this. Magical. Whoops. Okay. It's time to recap. Let's see. We were going to see if we can add any... No, we don't have 3 gold seeds yet. We don't have any sacred tears yet. Too bad. But that does answer that question. Oh, different wondrous physics. Is there a different... I don't think any of those are really important for us. I haven't found more of those tiers yet. Ashes of War. Still just these 4. Oh, that's right. I'm not changing the scaling with the current one because you can choose, standard, heavy, quality, or keen. Interesting. This keen actually might be good. Keen is giving us B scaling for dexterity. I think that's actually slightly better by like 6 points of damage. Or maybe 5 points of damage, but it will continue to get better and better. Yes.
Right, I love you.
Oops. Wrong button. Can I swap that for a keen Stormcaller? I need to use this more often. I don't think I ever use this, like the two-handed Art of War stuff. I don't think I ever used that. It does cost FP, but it doesn't cost a ton of FP. I've literally never used it on an enemy. You'll notice that I typically don't use two-hand mode, but really I should, because I'm rolling more than I'm blocking. And so as a roll person, dodge roll person, I shouldn't really be afraid to use a two-hand weapon and put my shield away sometimes. Calm down. So let's see, this waypoint is here. Demi-human forest ruins. I must have gotten at least partially close to the demi-human forest ruins for them to show up there as a waypoint. The Erd tree? We'll try to get to the Erd tree maybe. So far, one of the Erd trees that we've reached has been like super cool. No enemies around it anywhere. Tons of free resources for me to pick up. And then another Erd tree that we went to, basically nothing for me to pick up, and a boss fight instead. So we're still trying to figure out what is the deal with the Erd trees. Are they nice? Are they naughty? Oh, those big ass plants. Big ass poison plants. That's like blocking this canyon down to this cave. Curious. Oh, that's that same bridge path. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I was on this side earlier, right? And then I turned around and I went the other way because I was getting chased by these things. Oops. Big flower. What's on top of the hill? Oh, the Erd trees this direction. That's one thing on top of the hill. What? Tree head. Tree head coming out of the ground. I guess not tree head necessarily. Tree back? Tree back. You are back, Cisco. You came back before I went offline. Pretty close. Pretty close. I imagine I'll be raiding quite soon. Oh, you know what I just realized? It's a different time in the UK than the normal time difference. Like normally before daylight savings, we would be like a certain amount of hours apart, and so this would be the time that All-Star normally starts the All-Star music show. But now it all clicks in my head. Now I understand. What is that? Oh. It has to do with something. Something. I used to be able to do like the short power naps, like 15 to 40 minutes. But I just need a little bit more than that when I take a nap these days. And so I'll let myself sleep till I wake up, usually like an hour and a half. Ooh. Tombsward Catacombs. They make it look as if it's a boss fog or a... Oh, it's one of these. I got a warrior cookbook. I guess... Oh, I can't craft in dungeons. Some people swear by drinking like a cup of coffee or something with caffeine and then trying to take a short nap. But everyone reacts to caffeine and stuff differently, so no idea if that will work for everyone. Some people seem to think it works. You like take your nap and then the caffeine like kicks in, or like when you're waking back up from your nap. pretty good attack. I mean, it does take... Oh god. It does take mana, FP, for me to do that attack in the first place, but if I was surrounded by a couple of enemies, it would probably do the job. Doggy naps. Oh no! He just stabs me with the arrow. It's so brutal. He just like grabs the arrow from his butt, where skeletons keep their arrows. Oh shit, I forgot I have to smack you before you come back to life. Oh no, you came back to life already. Now I have to smack you before you come back to life. Enemy! Could this be a sound? Be wary of right. Indeed. Hey, Mr. Fu. Good to see you. We are just exploring a dungeon full of skeletons in Elden Ring. Prattling Pate, thank you. We got an emote, I think. Wait. Is that an emote? Spooky, scary skeletons. Scimitar! That's the item that's the weapon I started the game with. Interestingly enough. Oh! Almost died there. Got pretty close. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh! Where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh god. How am I supposed to get up there? That wasn't a gesture. Souls. All right. Where have I not explored? I'm clearly missing stuff. I'm missing like the second floor. How do I get to the second floor? Also, there should just be like a lever somewhere that like opens the door barrier, whatever it is, that lets me fight the boss for this dungeon. I really would have expected to see a lever like in that area with all the fire and stuff. Something here is whooshing over my head. And I wish I could figure it out. I mean, probably eventually I will, but... Could there be a ladder? Did I miss a ladder that would simply let me climb up? That's probably the contraption thing. Kind of looks like a contraption thing. I bet I missed a ladder in, like, the fire area. But without realizing it. I was kind of looking for a ladder in, like, a specific place. In that little alcove to the right. And I didn't see one in there, and so I was like, oh, well, if it's not in here, then... Fire keeps looking better and better in these games. Fire in the first games did not look particularly impressive visually. Slashing ahead. Slashing ahead. If there's not a ladder in this last room, I'm going to be so upset and confused. There's definitely no ladders over here, just an enemy that wants to throw shit at me. Nothing. There's not even like second floor in here, let alone ladder to second floor. What in the actual fuck? Ambush. Be wary of unguarded. Be wary of ambush. Ambush ahead. Getting people to stop there to read a message seems like a pretty nasty trick. How the hell do I get up there? How the hell do I get up there? Oh! That seems weird. I've never seen a mechanism quite like this. Shit. But, slashing ahead, that message saved the day. I was confused. I don't know what the message actually was trying to tell me, aside from the obvious. In the moment, I didn't know what it meant, and I just tried to attack, and it worked. Oh god. But yeah, the message probably subconsciously helped. And if I had been paying better attention, it would have helped at a conscious level also. First off, you don't have the right. Let's just go for the lever. I already kind of knew where the lever was going to be because I saw the statue from down below. The fancy statue. It's exactly where I would put lever. I'm not gonna worry about skeleton fools. Not really, just because like I'm about to. I think maybe you were offering to backseat me to the lever there, but I just solved that. And in general, I think I'm just gonna do one boss fight here and then probably find someone to raid. But yeah, let's try and do the boss here before we call the end of the stream. Scratch the face. Scratch, scratch. Refill. I did refill, I guess. Find the boss door. Here it is. Sorcery required ahead. Try fire. Planetary shade. Interesting. Wait, where's my sword? Fist fight. That was a big hit. Blood loss. Not great. Not great. Well, we both do a bunch of damage to each other. Oh no, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I don't know, don't do this. Don't do that. Oh god. Oh god. No, don't do that again, no. Oh, that's terrible, that's terrible. There's root resin on the ground here I can loot. Root resin would be useful if I was actually doing fire weapons for this fight, which I probably should. We're doing okay. Okay. I didn't say great. We're doing okay. The okayest. Loothole the Headless. Something tells me I don't have 104 FP. No, I have 74 FP. But if I ever upgraded my magic, I would have a new friend. Return to entrance. Alright, let's get this root resin first. Root resin. Root resin. So yeah, you can make, I believe they call it fire grease. Other types of grease, but fire grease for fire damage. And it applies like temporary buff to your weapon. It's a consumable item, so you have to keep crafting them. And that's why I'm picking up root resin. Speaking of root resin, I did say we were just going to do the boss fight here and find someone to raid, and like that's probably more or less 100% true still. Is there anyone to raid? But Joe Ryan, it's All-Star. Jellyfish. I kind of want to take a stab at the boss that I was fighting yesterday. Notre Dame was trying to help me fight this boss. We were doing co-op attempts. This was when my weapon was still +5, I think, and my weapon is now +7. And on top of that, I just picked up some more root resin, so I can make some more fire grease, because I only had 3 left. But now I can make, you know, like an extra 2. I'm going to save some of that root resin just in case I want to make freezing grease, blood grease, or one of these like drawstring grease. However, it just occurred to me there's going to be all these like small enemies in the way. I have to plan around those. And I want to craft 2 more fire pots. Actually, I can make a bunch of fire pots now. That's nice. I could only make 2 fire pots yesterday, but I guess I've purchased a couple of more cracked pots, so now my total number of craftable pots goes up. I guess I'll just do this on horseback, and I'm not going to fight any of these, and hopefully they can like de-aggro when I'm in the boss, or maybe the boss will just kill them for me. Either way would be fine with me. So they're not de-aggroing yet. Kind of a bummer. Oh, that's going to kill him though. That blood rot should definitely kill those enemies. Plus, like, the slam of the butt attack anyways. Oh, shoot. Roll properly there. No, butt attack! Get away, get away! Oh, blood rot. Oh, shit. Blood rot. No, no, no. Alright. That was a bad time to heal. But, based upon the damage that I got from just the one hit, I do feel like this does make sense to actually continue to try. Plus, this time when I resurrect at Stake of Marika, I should not aggro any of these small enemies. Let's go. Alright, here comes the butt attack. Poop flies everywhere. We just have to back up super far when that happens. We don't really have an option. Butt attack. Poop flying everywhere. No, I rolled into the wrong location. And now he does the butt attack. See, that's where I made the mistake of healing previously. But if I just run away first and then heal, it should be fine. Butt attack. I could, when he's staying at long range like that, I can use my cracked pots. Okay, shit. This is where he starts shooting magic bolts at me. Again, the boss fight's going a lot better today than yesterday, and simply because, you know, +2 extra weapon levels. But I don't know if I can pull it out on stream in the next couple minutes, and I don't know if I'm going to run out of the grease, fire grease. So we'll probably give it this attempt or maybe one more attempt. And if I run out of fire grease, that's just definitely going to be the end of the attempts. Oh, well, I got a block somehow. Butt attack. butt attack. He loves that attack. Oof, that hurt. Alright, here's where the spell comes in. This is not good. But if I can just avoid a little bit of damage here, get into a heal, I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, that was lucky as hell when I was applying that fire grease. Oh no, I rolled backwards! Rolling backwards is, generally speaking, the worst way that you can roll. I'm down to 1 fire grease. Okay, I'm going to make 1 more fire grease, and then actually that's going to be the last attempt of the day. Also, I have to craft more pots. Let's make another fire grease just in case. Like, I don't want to run out of fire grease, but this will definitely be the last attempt. Run away from the butt. Run away from the poop. Oh god, oh god, oh god, go, go, go! Super close. Oh, I tried to roll into, but I ended up just blocking instead, but I'm kind of okay with just blocking on an attack like that. Alright, retreat, 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 heal. Oh, this isn't good. I'm going into the blood rot, which is not where I want to be. Run. Use fire grease. Run. Oh no. Bad time to be standing and throwing shit. Alright. This is precisely the situation where I'm like, okay, I'm glad I made that extra grease. Get the heal and then run behind the tree as fast as fucking possible. Oh god, no. Why? No, don't die to this fucking blood rot. God damn it, no, I'm fucked, I'm so fucked, oh my god, my weapon! I pressed D-pad right and I took my weapon off and I punched him. Thanks for watching the stream today. We're gonna rate its all-star. Hopefully you found some sort of amusement in that epic fail. I swear I'm not salty. Last side of grace. it feels, you know, it feels good to know that I'm able to do that boss on a slightly more lucky attempt or slightly more focused attempt, perhaps. But I'm not gonna... I explained this the last time I went against that boss. I'm not gonna, like, throw myself at it over and over and over simply because it basically... It's one of those fights where the consumable item makes a big difference. So if I have to use consumable items every single time, I might as well just come back. Like when I've naturally farmed a bunch more root resin and I have a bunch more fire grease, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go out of my way to farm root resin and fire grease, but once I have some more, or once my weapon's a little stronger perhaps, I'll come back and then I'll for sure get this boss. In my mind, I should have killed the boss already. Thanks for watching Elden Ring. This is how Elden Ring goes. This is a Dark Souls game. Now let's head over to All Stars channel and listen to some amazing Maiden Dreams music featuring the Monday Night Crew. Goodbye!